just testing this again. Lols. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Am I using like the right settings and shit? Ooh, you can't curse. That's bad. It looks like I am. So that's nice. So let's do some more Duel Links. And really, I just wanted to play more of this and test it out, like the whole streaming shenanigans again. But maintenance hits in like 12 minutes, which means I can't play this game for 3 hours. And by the time maintenance ends, it's going to be me sleeping. So then that's not going to be a very fun stream. So I figure I'll just do this for like 2 seconds just to test out what it's like to do this again and just have more fun and nonsense and, you know, just get into the swing of things. And maybe I'll try to be a little more explanational as to how to play this deck. Alright, well, now I'm going first all of a sudden, and this deck loses going first because it has no first turn plays. But essentially, the main gist of this deck is use your ritual searchers, this one being the main one, to add a ritual monster from your deck to your hand. And the advantage of the ritual cards is this one has a good effect when it's tributed, and ritual summoning, you could use this as your tribute, wink wink, so that you could then add any fairy light type monster from your deck to your hand, which is a very generous effect. This one also has an effect when it's tributed. It's just basically max beatdown of giving you 1,000 extra attack, giving each of your ritual monsters 1,000 extra attack. It also has a good effect when it's summoned. It lets you add a ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. So the synergy is you summon this lad by tributing this lad. They're level 6s, so it's like synergistic and stuff. And then more shenanigans happen, but I'll just preview it for now so that I can hopefully get to the part of shenanigans of this current sort happening. So let's do that. Are you gonna beat me with Despacito Barrel Dragon? That's the joke. Everyone's calling it Despacito because it sounds like Despacito. Let's see. This seems like the deck at hand, so I'm probably gonna lose. Oh, they're gonna take longer than I am, aren't they? Man, I only got 10 minutes for this shit. Oh man, are you gonna direct attack me? You probably should kill me, right? It's better for you. Ooh, me no likey. Me no likey, you're back rowy. Okay. Okay, is that gonna be a bacon saver or is that gonna be a lang lang? Interesting. Okay. Alright. So we made it to turn 3. So we're pretty hot right now. We're pretty hot. Alright, what's our game plan? So this is like the main ritual. It's Machine Angel Ritual, not to be confused with Machine Absolute Angel Ritual, which you will see in a second. They're different cards. This was the limited one, and that's because it has a Neos Fusion-like protection effect, where if a light monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, and while this card's in your graveyard, you can banish it to discard instead. It also lets you ritual summon using levels that equal the ritual monster you want to summon or exceed it, whereas Absolute Ritual and Sprite's Blessing. Sprite's Blessing is basically just a worse Machine Absolute Ritual, in that they have to be exact levels, which can get a little awkward. But anyway, I'm going to do some more searching. So I'm going to show off that nice little degenerate combo I got going on. Now, I'm assuming they got a Desperado. I want to search this so I could do the tribute this to summon this combo. I'm assuming this is a treacherous trap hole, but I'm gonna just get it. Let's do some Sprite's Blessing over here. I want to bless you so that I could add any fairy type monster and any ritual card, so I can make more plays. If I make it to a big summon, it'll be sweet. We'll see what happens though. If this gets destroyed, I'm assuming a Desperado Barrel Dragon is gonna get summoned. And it will be a very unfortunate time for me, because my whole strat is the battle phase. Alright, I'm not destroyed yet, so I want to add, as much as I want to kill the back row, I'm going to focus on killing this card, because this does not have a destruction effect. Its effect is when it's ritual summon, you make them send a card on their field, a monster on their field, to the graveyard. But it's not destruction, and it's their choice. Alright, so this, exact level, not exact levels, any levels, and amazing protection. This, exact levels, but it could shuffle cards from your graveyard into the deck, which can be pretty amazeballs. I've lost my train of thought. I mean, I guess my main thing is just summon this and win, right? Yeah, I think so. So I'm just gonna summon this and win, right? And I'm gonna leave this on so I could just go more in. Oh, somebody's here? Yo, I'm about to playtest the Sinnoh beta test on Pokemon MMO. Yo, hit me up with that. What's that? I don't know things. I'm cool. I got like 30 seconds to make this play, so I'm sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you. I'm the worst. Anyway, send that shit. It's gonna be an econ. I'm gonna be tight. If they use enemy controller to take the Dakini, they could then choose the Dakini they take as one of the monsters they send to the graveyard. But it looks like they didn't do it, so they're forced to send this. So I have nothing else except to hope that this one attack hits. So let's do the do. Go, 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 go. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, that was pretty easy. I think that explains everything. So that's how you play Cyber Angels. Nice! And like... it's basically Pokemon, but people everywhere. Alright, but did they cut out like half the Pokemon because like, you know, animations and nonsense? LOL6D, see? I understand the who's a what's it of what's going on in Pokemon. I swear. Let's look at this deck. Ooh, you definitely had a Desperado. And I guess you had a Bacon Saber in hand as well. That, you should have sent it from your hand to the graveyard. You would have won. But, you know, overall they didn't have the... they were just clearly farming for the Master of Destiny skill. Hey, chat person said LMAO, good joke. Shout out to Gavin. You always, you know, always coming through, always supportive. When I upload this on YouTube tomorrow, shout out to you. Or whenever I upload it. I don't think I have time for another duel. I do, but I'm just afraid I'm about to lose. So how does the Pokemon or Poke MMO work? Sinnoh beta test, does that imply that it's been going on for a while and there are other regions? There are other regions? I keep rewatching these videos and I keep getting tight at how bad I am at pronouncing my THs. There are other regions there, or is it just like starting with Sinnoh? Okay. This card lets you draw 2 cards, but then you have to put a card back, and you have to tribute a ritual monster, I think it's Eddie. A Cyber Angel ritual monster. So you kind of go -1 in doing so, because you use this, and then you put a ritual, you tribute a ritual Cyber Angel monster to activate it, so that's 2 to draw 2, but then you put a card back from your hand to your deck, to like the bottom of your deck, which is bad, but you want to use this one because it has an effect when it's tributed. It doesn't matter how it's tributed. So that's the synergy, and thank the Lord I got Senju to search it. So I do this, and I draw 2, and I get to, like, you know, get a little bit of making my hand however I wanted. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put one of these back because having 2 ritual cards is pretty nice, and I think I'm gonna search for another one of these because, you know, I'm gonna play risky. I'm gonna see if I can make it to turn 2. You know, if I can't, I can't. Whatever. It's been a GG. I explain whatever the fuck I needed. Get the fuck off my case. What the hell, man? Alright, what's your play? I could always just stall until maintenance hits and just be the worst. Ah, oh, it's Gear Town. Do I lose? Yeah, I probably lose. Unless they have double cyclone. Oof, Aroni. Aw, that blows. Alright, that sucks. That doesn't count. They're gonna win. I'll let them win. That sucks, man. I lost that duel clearly, but anyway, I guess my internet, like, died. So I'm back, yeah. Sorry. I'm around. Anyway, I was asking, what's the objective of the MMO? Is it like 8-bit? Pokemon's not all 8-bit clearly, but is it like the newer kind of games, or is it like the older kind of games, or is it like its own kind of style? Alright, this is basically a worse Senju. It just basically lets you look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you basically just add them. You add them to your hand, or you choose one ritual monster spell from them and add them to your hand. Alright, they are... This is like a worse Senju, but sometimes it can be useful. This isn't really great, but... First you acknowledge that you looked at the top 3 cards. Anyway, I would have summoned that, and it would have been great. But there's like a minute till maintenance hits, so I'm not gonna win a full game. I think they were trying to do the same, or maybe they were just trying to like stall until they got to like turn 2. Strummed it. But I'm now currently awake in the morning, and I'm waiting for my coffee to be prepared. So I'm gonna do a few more of those duels I told myself that I should be doing. So here you go. Let's see, just to do something where I get to like win with this deck and be like, hey, I explanationed it, just to make myself feel good. You know, the whole like completionist, 100% walkthrough. Alright. So general gist of this deck is to use your cards to win. And that is not how you do it. This hand sucks. If I don't draw the Benton card that you tribute to search any fairy type, I'm DZing. That is not supposed to happen. That is a very low percentage, and life sucks. And it's a 6 Sam deck. They didn't even start with shit. I actually probably could have like stalled till next turn, but I was not feeling that, man. I was just like defeated as soon as I saw it. I was just like, wow, you really had to do it to me. Alright, well this person has like every single key games imaginable, so this is going to be a pleasant match. Probably the same exact match from last time. Probably another 6 Samurai deck. You know what I say about 6 Sams? It's always dual wield. Alright, this is not wonderful, but it's more balanced. So I got both Machine Absolute Rituals, so it's not as good. Oh, my alarm is going off. I'm supposed to be waking up. Alright, I guess I'll turn that off. Alright. So this is different from Machine Angel Ritual in that, it doesn't, you gotta use exact level, so it's awkward, and it doesn't protect you, but you can shuffle, or you can tribute monsters from your hand, field, and or warrior fairy types from your graveyard, which is, adds some more flexibility. The only problem is, if this is shuffled from your graveyard into your deck, its tribute effect doesn't activate because it's not tributed. It's shuffled into the deck, which something technicalities of wording. Anyway, this person's probably getting tight that I'm not playing, so I'm gonna play. So let's see. What do I do right now? Right now, honestly, like this one, they do have an effect when they're on the field, not just when they're tributed. The effect is when it destroys a monster by battle. The opponent takes burn damage equal to the defense of the monster destroyed, which is good, but as you can see, it's not a very strong monster. But all I could do is just backup strats. Yeah, you are first, Quistis. I'm waiting for my coffee, so you get to see the full legit experience. What do I do? Ooh, maybe I could do like big plays. Yeah. I'm glad you're a fan. Hopefully I don't lose this one match, because that would be unfortunate. Alright. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Or at work? How are you able to listen to this? Alright, backup strats. And more backup strats. So now I'm searching the one that gives me more flexibility in using, as well as protection. I don't want to use it yet because I like using my Dakini and my Izana when the opponent has cards on the field. Okay, well this is problematic if they have a Shion on the board. And they do, of course. So that's wonderful. The only way I could win this is if I get one more ritual spell. Otherwise I just lose automatically. They're gonna negate it. Looks like they're going nuts. Nice, good timing. Kill this one. You know you gotta kill this one, obviously. Dual wield, World Legacy Clash. If I don't draw another spell card, I will surrender. Or maybe I'll just see if they think I'm baiting them. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Shoutouts. Shoutouts to Quistis. Oh, that's a dual wield, ain't it? Alright, dual wield me. Alright, enjoy the rest of your shift, and hopefully I'll get to enjoy surrendering this match. Boy. Alright, so that's how the deck works, so that's how you lose. If they don't draw a monster, then I have a chance. And they drew a monster. I'm not giving you that. This deck sucks. Alright, let's try again. Let's try again. Quick win, quick win. Or 5. Oh, and I'm ranking down. Wonderful. Maybe I'll just edit this part out. Alright. I want to take my chance. Well, actually, this is tough. These are not cards I want to... I'll take my chance. The fact that I've been going first all these games just shows how bad of a going first deck this is. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted to draw. Yeah, you don't really have many first turn plays, just because a lot of your effects you want to activate to mess up your opponent's field. Like this one makes your opponent send cards from their monsters. This one makes your opponent send their spells and traps. This is really the only card you want, in my opinion, to use with this. Alright, so currently I have no way to ritual summon right now. Let's see if we can change that. So, oh wow, that was perfect. We got this and this. So I figure, since I could only activate this one once per turn, I'll put this back on the bottom of my deck. Synergy. Alright. So I guess I'm going to be using this to get rid of their back row. Ooh, I don't think they like that. Can I summon both this and this? Let's see. I could technically... Let's see. This... I'm just trying to think. I don't think I can. But I could be wrong. I could be dumb. But maybe I could use this to add another ritual spell card, and I could just YOLOs. Summon this. Oh, I used the wrong one, didn't I? I guess both of them would have worked. It's okay. Let's see. It looks like they're DCing because they think I'm going to do something good, but I really don't have a plan in mind. I just want to force them to use their back row first, and then summon this for an extra body and beat down power. And I guess to have a backup spell. Enemy controller. Okay. Well, I do have some protection now in the graveyard, thanks to Machine Angel Ritual, the limited one. I'll summon this to shuffle this back into my deck, because it's in my graveyard. Don't get to activate its effect. I do get to search for a ritual spell. And I do get to put some beatdown pressure, but it's not enough to... Let's see. thin my deck. I'll grab it from the deck. It's not enough to kill him if they could stop Izana's attack. Sheen, Absolute Ritual. So the problem is they get to choose which card. So if they have a Drowning Mirror Force there, they're better off choosing the enemy controller. And that's game. Oh wow. Yeah, no, that's a no for me, dog. I'm not tilted. You're tilted. Alright, just want to win. Just want to win. I gotta drink my coffee. It's all ready now. Man, I've dropped 0.3% of a frame. That's no good. That's no good. Alright, going second. Easy money. Alright. So yeah, this one is basically a worse version of this. Lets you look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and it lets you choose one of a ritual monster or a ritual spell amongst them, which could be useful because this only lets you grab monsters, but this is limited to the top 3 cards of your deck, whereas this could be any card in your deck. Wait, what was the card they summoned? I didn't even see that shit. Well, I guess it doesn't matter now, right? Let's see. Final Battle, maybe? I'm just gonna assume that was the card that banishes, but I straight up did not see what they summoned just now with their flippy boy. Alright, let's use you. Let's see what we draw. Thankfully I get to search after drawing. Alright, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. I got this and this. This. Let's see. I think I'll put this back. Do I want to add another one of these actually? I think I do. Because I have the potential to summon a lot. Okay. So what do I do right now? If I summon this using... Oh no, never mind. I'm dumb. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I'm not dumb. Ish. So I can summon this first and then this. So let me do that. This one can only let me use monsters from my field or hand with exact levels of the monster I want to summon. But this one could do the same, except it could also use my graveyard. I want to do that second, because they're all level 8, and one of the level 8s I sent to the graveyard, I want to use from my graveyard. So I'm going to use Sprite's Blessing first. And I want to get rid of that back row first. So Foisting's Foist. Summon Izana. Make them send one spell trap to the graveyard. Their choice. Their choice. But it ain't no matter. It ain't no matter. Because they only got one choice. And see if they try to disrupt me, I'll activate another nice effect. Interesting. So when you got your Cyber Angel getting targeted, I get to activate another effect, which lets me choose a card on the field and destroy it. And I guess select a card to the owner's deck. Not this one. Well, actually, this is about to get destroyed, right? This return, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets Cyber Angel ritual monster you control, you can shuffle one ritual monster from your deck from your graveyard into the deck, and if you do, destroy one card your opponent controls. Okay, so this is not getting protected. It's still going to get destroyed. So let me shuffle the other one back, just for future use. Actually, do I want it? Or yeah, I probably want to take this back with Dakini's effect. By the way, I'm going to summon Dakini after. Alright. It's hard choices. Alright. And I don't know what this is, so I'm destroying that. I get to destroy anything, which is insane. What are even you? You could target one monster in the field, changes the face-up attack position if it is in his fed's position. Also changes the attack to 0. That's busted. You dunzos. Alright. Machine absolute ritual now. This is great because I get to use my graveyard. And you know what's in my graveyard. The card that they put in my graveyard. So that's the plan. You bait out their spell traps and then you win. GG easy. And now they have only one monster, so no choices. Dakini has a nice little recursion effect. At the end of the end phase, you can target one ritual monster or one machine ritual monster in your graveyard. Note, not machine angel absolute ritual, because that's a different card. And you can add them back to your hand, which is nice because you use a lot of resources to do your plays, so it's nice that you get to recurse them back if you survive long enough. And Dakini puts a lot of pressure because its battle effect is all ritual monsters on your field inflict piercing damage, which means they're kind of like forced to just constantly put on pressure. Alright, this is tough because I don't have any ways to summon anything. I have no ritual cards, which I kind of expected, but it sucks. If that's a final battle, we're at least going neutral. But you could kind of like see where some of the issues with the deck lie, where it could sometimes be reliant on having certain combo pieces. Alright, and yeah, so this is like not the best situation to be in. Let's see if we get anything else. Senju is nice and all, but again, Senju doesn't search for, what do you call it? Senju doesn't search for spells. It only searches for the ritual monsters. So all this will help me is thinning my deck, so I could hopefully get to the spells quicker. Hopefully that's not a wall of disruption. I should be able to kill it anyway. So minus 1600 would be 1400. And I win, because that pierce doesn't even matter if they're in defense mode. So that's the general gist of how a Cyber Angels game goes right. I feel like I explained everything in that one. And my coffee's ready, and I actually had to go to work. So I feel like I got everything I wanted out of this. And I like it when I talk close to the mic like this. And so that was fun. And I'll probably put away this deck for a bit now, because really it's actually trash. But it's not trash. It's just not the best. It's not the most consistent in it. If you don't draw nuts or close to nuts, then there's not much you could do, especially going first. Alright, and I'll just show off the deck anyway, just because I've been talking about it so much, why not show it? This is the deck, JK. Create Auto Deck has been renamed Auto Build Deck, and the feature has been improved. Well, the name has certainly been improved. Alright, so this is my build. Again, this is your priority searcher. That's your backup searcher. That's your, hey, let's grab a spell card to ritual summon when it's summoned. This is your, hey, let's search any fairy type monster when it's distributed. This is your, boy, get rid of your monster. Also pierce, also recur. This is your, boy, get rid of your spell. Also, target me, I target you. Except it's not targeting, it's just destroying. Even better. Also, if I kill your monster, I get to attack another monster in a row. Yeah, that one I never got to show because that's hard. You usually want to get rid of monsters with this. This one. Draw 2 by tributing 1, and then send 1 from your hand to the bottom of the deck. -1, unless you use this. This one, summon using exact levels. Can use the graveyard. Same this, but can't use the graveyard. This, not exact levels. Neos Fusion Protection. GG easy. This, you don't use any of these. This is for show. Anyway, there you go. To the one person who requested that I explain. You're welcome. Shoutouts to you. Alrighty, that's the end. Hope I enjoy my coffee now. Bye.